Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing the same thing from yesterday and the day before. That's why you always see the same clothes in my videos. That's because I don't do laundry. Today we're just gonna do a really casual video. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I have been loving in the fall. But it's not like the stuff that I picked out are things that you can only use in the fall, because that is just crazy. And here comes the plane. But I do find myself enjoying some of the stuff better in the fall. I'm gonna show you guys some music, books, and some clothes, and some other stuff as well. So if you're interested in that, just stay tuned. Don't leave, please. The first thing is this jacket, because who doesn't need a jacket in the fall? Ta-da! It's a pretty short jacket. It's not leather though, it's not real leather. It says it's vegan leather on their website. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds humane, so vegan leather it is. I got this for 80 bucks. At first I was a little bit hesitating. I was like, based on the stuff that I received from Nasty Gal, that I bought, not that they sent me any shit. Based on the qualities of all the clothes that I got from Nasty Gal, I'm scared to pay a shit ton of money for one piece, because I'm not really impressed with the quality. Just my opinion. Don't freak out. I know you guys love Nasty Gal, but this jacket, actually, the quality is pretty nice. It feels like leather though, and it's pretty heavy. I particularly like the stripe on here. I never like zip it up for sure, but I just like the style of that. I think it's pretty stylish, and it fits me perfectly, because sometimes when I wear like a leather jacket, my shoulder will seem like really broad. I like the length of this as well, because I'm super short. I'm like 5'3" or something, so I'm super short. I really like the length of this jacket. It's a little bit above my waistline, so it doesn't make me look shorter, and that's all I want. I know from the camera this color may seem a little bit bright, but it's actually mustard yellow, and I think this color matches the fall, like all those dead leaves and depressing stuff. So I think it's great. Like, who says you can only wear like black and white in the fall? I don't agree. And I got myself a yellow vegan leather jacket, and I'm glad. The next thing is something that is super boring, but I need it every day with me. This is it's a water bottle, but see how nice the color is. I'm the type of person that is just insane and shallow that I need a fancy water bottle to help me drink water. I pick it up from Starbucks for $12.99. It was on sale. I'm pretty sure you have seen this bottle from Starbucks just in the summertime. It was 22 bucks at the time. Then I just never mind. Then I saw this was on sale. Then I immediately just pick it up for $12.99. I just find this type of water bottle that has a straw just can really help you to remember to drink water. I just put this on my table, and I find myself just grabbing it all the time. So I need this. Since we're on the subject of drinks, I'm gonna show you my favorite fall drink. It's this hot cocoa from Starbucks. I get my coffee from Starbucks. I'm basic like that. And this is the classic hot cocoa, naturally flavored. This is as good as the drinks that in Starbucks store, and it comes in this pots. Our coffee machine can only use this type of thing, even though I just find this like it's pretty pricey, like 18 bucks for this box that has 16 drinks, but it's so much cheaper than the drinks from the store. So I'm trying to avoid going to Starbucks that often because I want to save some money. And I just got myself this, and I can have hot cocoa every day when I want to feel cozy. The next thing is something that I take with me every day when I go anywhere. It's my Kindle. This is the Kindle that I got 2 months ago, and I'm really glad I picked up the color white. I think it looks good in the picture. I just prefer this packaging over my old black packaging, and I'm not being racist here. I know a lot of people don't like reading books on Kindle or any other electronic devices. I feel the same way. I like actual books too, but I think this is the best alternative than reading an actual book. Sometimes it's even better if you want to go traveling or if you want to read really large books. For example, I'm reading my 8 by Stephen King. That book is so hard to carry around, so I just bought one on my Kindle, and I found it really easy to carry, so I don't need to carry a 1300 page book with me every day, and that is good. Sometimes if I want to read a book so badly just at the moment, it's so hard, I can go on Amazon and order a paper book, but it comes in 2 days later. But sometimes I just want to read it now, and I just bought a book on Amazon and it will send it to your Kindle right away and I can start reading. I find it really useful in this way, and also if you want to read at night. Talking about books, I'm gonna do a book recommendation. It's this one called Never Let Me Go by this author. I'm not gonna even try to butcher his name, but he recently won a Nobel Prize in literature. I think this is a great choice to read in the fall time, because how I see fall is basically sad, beautiful, poetic, and a little bit bleak, and that's this book. This one is kind of sci-fi, but it's not that kind of sci-fi. It's more like a dystopian world where some crazy things happen, but the author didn't focus on describing this world. Instead, he focused on the relationship, the friendship and love between a few teenagers in this boarding school and what happened after they graduated. You have to read it yourself because I'm not gonna spoil it for you. The book started off really normal because it's just everything happens in this boarding school and there are normal people there as well. But the more you read, the more you feel oh, there's something is going on, but I can't say how because everything is so normal. And then in the end, the truth comes out little by little, and then in the end, the whole picture. So that is great, but it's not some cheap thriller that, sometimes the author, in order to make you read, they just create some suspense that just seems really forced. But this one doesn't, because the whole story, nothing dramatic happens. The story is really stable, and you have to enjoy the language in here because it's so well written and it has such emotional depth in this book, so it will make you extremely sad. The way how to describe childhood, friendship, and love. I know I'm making it sound really cheesy, but like I said, it has emotional depth in this book. I read this book 3 years ago. I watched the movie first and then it kind of ruined it for me, and I have to say the book is 1 million times better than the movie. I don't care about what other people say about this book, because a lot of people said, oh, it's so slow, it's so hard to get into. Well, you either get it or you don't. If you want something that is so easy to read and fast-paced, go check out a young adult fantasy thriller or something, Because not all books are required to be entertaining. And you check out Crime and Punishment, it's not entertaining. Okay, I'm not gonna give myself a heart attack because of this video. Let's just summarize it. Fantastic story, great imagination from the author, well written, really sad, will make you cry, make you think. Beautiful, beautiful story. Now let's move on to the music. I think the first album that came to my mind when I think about fall is this album called For Emma, Forever Ago by Bon Iver. It's my favorite album, and the artist is my favorite singer, even though I can't pronounce his name that well. I really like his the music style. It's just really minimum instrument in the background, but sometimes a little bit fancy as well. It is one of my favorite albums, and the artist is also one of my favorite as well, even though I can't pronounce his name, but it doesn't change anything. I think my favorite song from this album is Flume. And also all the famous Skinny Love is in this album as well. If you have heard Birdie's version, this song is Bon Iver's. So just letting you know. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this fall favorites and essentials type of video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And also if you want to see a book recommendation for the fall, please also give this video a thumbs up as well. And if you haven't subscribed, I'm judging you right now. You know where the button is at, just click on it and be a part of this. Okay, so that is everything for today. I'm gonna try to go home early and film another video tomorrow, and I'll see you then.